Hey beauties, and welcome back to another Shop My Stash. So as we can see, this week's drawer looks a little bit different or completely different from the last week's drawer. So I didn't end up filming my last Shop My Stash. I just couldn't do it. I do apologize for that. But we're going to go ahead and do this really quick because I do have to finish getting ready for work. So I ended up picking up the Smashbox Photo Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation, which is this one right here. I liked it a little bit more this week in combination with the Maybelline Master Prime. It's really, really matte and it dries really, really quick. But this is almost like a moisturizer, I feel. That the two worked amazing together. So I did get really dewy towards the end of the day, but I like the way that the foundation laid on top of this because it wasn't so matte. It was actually pretty nice. And then for concealer, I did pick out the Tarte Shape Tape. I haven't tried this concealer since basically when it first came out, when it originally launched, that people were raving about it and I tried it out and I did like it. Towards the end, though, I did change my mind a little bit with it because my under eye looked really, really dry. But I wanted to give it another try again, so I ended up repurchasing it and tried it, and I do like it. Not my favorite, though. I do have other concealers that are my favorite. For highlight, I ended up picking out the Too Faced, what is this called? Turn Up the Light in the palette medium, and that's what she looks like. I wanted to go ahead and be able to do more wearable and pretty natural makeup. Then I ended up picking up my e.l.f. Cosmetics Beautifully Bare face palette. I actually really like it. And then this week I focused, not this week, these last 2 weeks I focused on both of the blushes. Normally I typically lean for this one. And then this does come with the highlight, which I honestly didn't use this week either, or these past 2 weeks. Then I did pull out the Cream Shop highlight, Ready to Set Glow, and this is in the shade Silver. I basically just put this on top of my cheek after priming and before foundation, just to give my skin a glow when I didn't use either of the highlights for my makeup. I was using the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder, and I actually really, really like this powder a lot. I know it's got mixed reviews. Some people don't like it, some people do like it, but I really, really enjoy this setting powder, and I think I want to continue to use it for the next 2 weeks. I don't know if that's cheating, but I'm going to continue to use this, so I'm going to leave that there. Then I did use the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara, the BFF Mascara, if that's what it's called, I think. And then for brows, I did use my Ulta Beauty Brow Tint. I like this a lot more now. That's a little bit more on the drier side versus from when it was really watery. For primer, I ended up using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion Primer. My camera can focus. There we go. Yeah, but really, really enjoyed her. And then for eyeshadow palette for these past 2 weeks, I was using my Morphe x Kathleen Lights eyeshadow palette, which just looks like this. This was a limited edition, so she's no longer available. As you guys can see, I've used the majority of the shades since I got this palette, but yet to hit pan. I feel like I'm going to hit pan on this one pretty soon. And I think that's basically it, and I do have some other products here on my desktop that I'm going to show you guys. I didn't pick out a bronzer because the face palette did actually come with the with the bronzer. So this week though, I am going to have a bronzer. I'm going to have a whole new face basically. But we're going to go ahead and put these products away, and then I'll show you guys the other ones. Okay, so I did do a little bit of shopping this week, or not this week, but I did do some shopping. For bronzer, we are going to be using this one. This one's from Marc Jacobs. Sorry, the lighting's bothering me. Okay, so we're going to be using this bronzer from Marc Jacobs. This is, let's see, Tantalizer. Omega bronzer, and this packaging is so fancy. I mean, giant mirror there. Hello. And it comes with this cute sleeve that says Marc Jacobs, and then that's what the bronzer looks like. Oh my god, this lighting though. But yep, that's what we're going to be taking this week. For foundation and concealer, I did purchase these from Charlotte Tilbury. So I got the Airbrush Flawless Foundation in the Magic Away liquid concealer. I did use these two today. So far I am blown away with the foundation. Oh my god. Not too sure about the concealer yet, but we'll see. I also did purchase the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. And I got the shade medium, but there's two shades. I think I got the shade medium 2 or 1. They were numbered. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll leave it on the screen for you guys to see. But that's what she looks like, and I used this one too today, and she's pretty amazing. I can see why people raved about it. I'm also going to be testing out this. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. Setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. From Charlotte Tilbury. But my friend actually purchased this and she said that it worked amazing. Her makeup did not budge even though she wore a mask for work all day. So I had to try it out. And then for primer, I did use the No Problem. I wanted to use a neutral base primer, so I went ahead and took this one. I didn't purchase a Charlotte Tilbury primer, so I'm going to be using this one for this week. Now we just need to pick the rest of the face. So blush, I already got bronzer. We need highlight, and we also need an eyeshadow palette, mascara, and brow. Okay, so we're here in basically my face drawer. I already have bronzer, so we just need to pick out blush, which blush, I never know what to pick out until I pick out an eyeshadow palette, so maybe we should do that first, huh? Yeah, let's pick out an eyeshadow palette first. And we have some, I believe, in here. We already did the Naughty palette. I mean, not on my Shop My Stash, but that means I already used it. We have the Natasha Denona. Mercury Retrograde. Don't feel like using any of these. Are these eyeshadows too? Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what to use. I also have these eyeshadow palettes here. We do have the Naked Urban Decay Honey palette, which is really pretty. Let's see, like if I pick this, I would have to pick more of like a bronzy blush. That's the reason why I won't pick. I think I'm going to start with eyeshadow palettes from now on and then work the other way around. And then we have the Urban Decay Naked Cherry eyeshadow palette, which is really pretty. Ooh, let's do the Heat. I haven't used this one in a while. So we have the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and that's what she looks like. So you can see I do put some love into her, but just not quite enough. I typically stick to the same shades. I need to venture out to the other shades, but regardless of what look I do with this palette though, and they all basically look really similar, which is probably why I don't reach for it as often, because I like creating different looks, but this should work for work. So we're going to take the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. Okay, now that I know what I'm taking for... Why am I drawing a blank? Now that I know what I'm taking for an eyeshadow palette, I can pick for blush. And I think I want to take this one. This is my BoxyCharm, or not BoxyCharm, Boxum Seashells Wonderlust Primer Infused Blush. She's really, really pretty. She's more of like a pinky brownie tone, I think. More of a neutral blush, and she lasts for a long time. She's really pretty. Very subtle, but I think that would work really good with the Urban Decay Heat. Then, let's see. What else do we have? We have this one from Hourglass. Oh no, it's more pink. I think this one's a berry one too. Yeah. Tarte. peachy blushes, don't I? We just used that one, so not that one. And I think I used this one too. This one's more orangey. Okay, how about this one? So this one is from Note Cosmetics. I got this one in BoxyCharm. This is their Desert Rose, and it's more like an orangey tone blush, see? I think that would look really nice too. Not that anyone could see my cheeks when I go to work, but still. I like to match. So now moving on to my highlights here. I think I want to do more of a gold highlight. Let's see. We have this one from Stila. This is in Kitten, and it's really pretty. Oops. I should probably not swatch it over other things. Really, really pretty. Almost like a rose gold. So I could take that one. What else? What else? These are pink. They used a Laura Geller one. I don't know. I think I want to take this one from Laura Geller. This is their Gelato Swirled in Gilded Honey. It's a really pretty gold highlight. I'm trying to pick highlights that I feel like I haven't used in a while. Look at that. So pretty. So we're going to take that. Okay, now we need to pick out a mascara. So we just finished using that one, and I know the week before I had this one. So let's see. Let's try, why don't we try this one? The Maybelline's, the Falsies Flash, or Lash Lift. I was going to say Flash Lift. I don't know what I was thinking. But we're going to try this mascara for this week. And then for brows, I do have my brow drawer right here. But honestly, what I really want to use is this. And I actually did use some of the products from here from my last Shop My Stash. I just forgot to show it. So I think I'm going to take probably this, which is their Precisely My Brow Pencil. And then I'm going to take their Gimme Brow. I think this is what it's called, right? Yeah, their Gimme Brow brow volumizing, whatever it's called. Okay, I almost forgot to pick an eyeshadow primer. So we did use this one. I think I'm going to take my NYX Proof Fit eyeshadow primer this time. I haven't used it since November, so I think it's okay to pick this one out. Okay, so for eyeshadow palette, we are taking the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette that's here. Super, super pretty. Actually do enjoy using it. I'm sorry that I mispronounce things all the time. I know it's probably annoying. For eyeshadow primer, we are taking the NYX Cosmetics Proof Fit eyeshadow primer. For blush, we're taking these two, which is from Buxom and Note Cosmetics. Okay, and for highlight, we're taking these two from Stila and Laura Geller. For mascara, we are taking the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. For brow products, we are taking these two from Benefit. This is their Precisely My Brow Pencil and the Gimme Brow. We are going to be using setting spray this week, which is this one from Charlotte Tilbury, their Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. For foundation and concealer, we're going to be using these two from Charlotte Tilbury as well. Her Airbrush Flawless Foundation and the Magic Away Concealer. Then we're also going to be using this one from Charlotte Tilbury, which is her very well-known press setting powder, I guess. It's not even a setting powder. I think it's like more like a foundation, but people use it as a setting powder. And then for primer, we're going to be using the No Problem primer from Touch and Soleil. And last but not least, we're going to be using this bronzer from Marc Jacobs, which I've been dying to use, and I'm super excited that I finally have it in my collection. Okay, and now for my favorite part, and I think for a lot of yours too, is to put all the items into my weekly makeup drawer. Okay, beauties, that is basically it. These are all the makeup products that I'm going to be using for the next 2 weeks for my weekly makeup drawer. I hope you guys truly did enjoy this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I am trying to post 2 times a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. Every Wednesday is going to be an additional makeup video, and every Saturday is either going to be a shop my stash, just like this one, or a family vlog. If that is something that you are interested in, then go ahead and subscribe and join my beauty community here on YouTube. But that's basically it. Until next time, bye!